Hi, I'm John Hurt.
I'm Maggie Hurt.
And we had the pleasure of working with Dan Mullins and selling our home in Chandler.
And we had a great experience working with him. He was great at negotiating. I think that's one of his great strengths.
So we had an interesting situation. We had purchased a home that we put a lot of money into to really make it ours. Circumstances changed and we needed to sell the home. So it was important to us to pick the right realtor to be able to get the most that we could for our home.
We interviewed several agents and each of them had different ballparks of where we would be selling our home at, and we didn't feel very confident in any of those. Dan was very confident in what he thought we could get for our home. He was confident that we would be able to sell this quickly.
We entered into contract on, I think, 2 days after putting our house on the market. We had a number of people come through the house and it seemed like we were going to get multiple offers. We actually ended up getting in contract on a Sunday. Unfortunately, when the appraisal came back, it was $95,000 below where we had entered into contract, which obviously creates a huge problem with your buyers. So Dan was able to get the buyers to come out of pocket $63,000 over the appraised value in order to close the deal. We've used a number of agents in the past. We've sold 3 homes.
The first home that we sold, our agent wasn't strong as far as negotiating went, and he was a very personable, likable person, but just didn't have the strength when it came to actually negotiating on our behalf. And I think that's where Dan excels.
He was very strong at negotiating, which is evident by the ability he had to get the buyers to come up. He wasn't afraid of the market. He knew the market well. He was able to put the house at a price point where we would get offers or multiple offers. Dan did an outstanding job of really setting a new mark in our neighborhood.